In the vast majority of cases, Step 30 relates only to those charities that are not using activity analysis. However, there are certain error routines where the user is directed to use Step 30 even when using activity analysis, but in the normal course of events, you should bypass this step if you're preparing accounts on an activity analysis basis. There is guidance there as to how this step is applied and what its purpose is. Let's say you entered these figures in the trial balance for consultancy fees. In non-activity accounts, they will appear as support costs of charitable activities. But it may well be that you want to allocate them to non-charitable activities or to charitable trading costs. So those are the figures that are picked up from the trial balance: 2,000 unrestricted, 3,000 restricted, 5,000 unrestricted. But let's say you decide that of the £2,000 support costs, £500 related to charitable trading. You enter £500 in there. You started off with £2,000 being support costs before reallocation. You will now have in the final accounts £500 allocated to charitable trading costs and £1,500 being the revised costs of charitable activity support costs. You might want to allocate £200 to costs of raising funds, in which case you will now have only £1,300 left in the support costs of charitable activities. You don't have to allocate anything here at all, but you can do so if you so wish. And you can come back and revisit this at a later stage in the assignment if you feel that you want to show a slightly different result in the figures. These notes here only apply if you have been redirected to this step as a result of an error and you are using activity analysis. Once you've completed this step, enter Y in the drop-down box to indicate completion of the step. That is the